So we don't let love into our life because we've been through this too many times. Our hearts have been broken. Our hearts have been smashed. So each time we build another layer of protection, another shell, see. We're protecting ourselves. So our hearts become very, very hard, you see. Why the heart? Because we, the spirit soul, are located within the heart. This is where we are in the body. See, we're in this body, but where? In the heart. That's where all this is felt, in the heart. You see. The joys and the pains, etc., always felt in the heart. Because that's where we are. We're the experiencer. See. You get your heart broken, right? Love affair splits. Oh, my heart is broken. See? And you hear that. Oh, he broke my heart. I'm dying of a broken heart. See? You don't say, oh, he broke my foot. Oh, he left me and broke my foot. Unless you kicked him as he went out the door. And then he broke your foot. Oh, he broke my foot. But along with the foot came the heart. Oh. You see, we cry from the heart. That's where we are. We're in the heart. You see. But again, to protect ourselves, we are more and more very reluctant to give our heart to somebody. See, so we kind of are closed. We'll give our passion, we'll give our sweetness and our romance, etc., etc. But the heart, no. No, not going to do that. It's too painful. See, I remember a person told me she'd been through a couple of broken hearts, and she said, I can't do this again, man. I can't do it again. It's too painful. See, and that's reality. That's exactly the truth, you see. We're experiencing the truth. But the propaganda is love, love, love. See, so we try. Because we don't know what else to do. We're driven by this need, see? So we don't know what else to do, so we try again. But finally, maybe we give up on humans. I've already been there. It's too tough. I can't do it, see? But we get a dog. I love my dog. And it's much easier. Like, wow, that was easy. Should have done this to begin with. See? In fact, you can experience the dog loves me much more than my wife. You see? You can do a test with this. See? It's a good test. You want to know if your dog or your wife loves you the most? Or you can reverse it and say the dog or your husband. See? Whichever way. Whichever side the fence, you know? Take your dog and take your wife and lock them both in the trunk of your car. And go away. Come back 8 hours later, open up the trunk, and see which one is the most happy to see you. And you'll know which one loves you the most. But if you try it, don't blame it on me. So you got your dog. Now, oh, my dog, I love him, and he loves me. You know, it's so easy. I don't have to do much. Just take him out for a walk. Cats are even easier, you see. But then what? The dog dies, and your heart's broken again because you gave your heart to your dog, see. And now your heart is broken again. See? But what do? You go get another one, see. It's impossible to give up. I remember one time I was working in a mountain town in Colorado, doing a construction. We were building a patio for this home, and there was a lady inside who I knew, and she was doing, it was a home management situation, and she was cleaning in the house, doing some things in the house. And her husband, who I also knew, came up. We were out there working on the patio. He came up and he said, look, I'm going in to house now, and if you hear some screaming, you know, don't be surprised, because our dog just got run over, and I have to go and tell my wife, you know. Okay, so he went in the house, and sure enough, you know, and she was screaming and crying, and then he walked her out to the car, you know, and put her in the car, you know, and it was very sad, you know. It was just like very sad. It was very affected in the heart, you know. Well, what? A couple of weeks later, she's got a new dog. Start over, see? You can't give up. This is the point. Because that's who you are. You are the loving principle. You are a spark of love, see? So the idea I'm not going to love anybody is impossible. But the solution to all this frustration is learn where true love is to be found.